My dad was like, you need to get out because in Kenya, educational opportunities are very scarce for so many women. And he thought this would be the best place for me, and my sister was like, yeah, why not? Join her. So I actually came because I have family here as well, besides that, trying to get an education for myself. So Pi 515, what we do is we educate Iowa underserved youth by giving them free STEM education classes. We concentrate mainly on technology, because we know and we believe that everything in the next few years is going to be technology driven. So the kids have to be knowledgeable in that so that we can give them a pathway out of poverty. So I'm very passionate about that, because I feel like when you bring in refugees, they're only assisted for a very short time. But if you don't give them the pathway to success, they're never going to be successful. So what I try and do is, in fact, a lot of people think I'm kind of crazy, but I always try and build a relationship with the kid, understand where they come from, what their story is, so that we're doing not only a STEM education, good quality STEM education, but also providing them with opportunities of how does college look like. You should go to college even though nobody else in your family has been to school. You can get a good job, because when you get a good job, you'll be able to move your family up from a different social economic status to a different one, right? So I-515 grew on me. It's been about 4 years now, and I really love it. Our students came up with this. As you can tell, I think there's a principal building. I told them, what do you think when you think about innovation and technology? What do you think? And this is what they thought. And for me, I'm always curious to what kids are thinking. And usually I ask them, what's that? And this is what they thought. I really, I see the principal building, and then the world connected, and the greens of the world, and I think it shows the map of the world. So there's a part of the world, and then there's a part of them that belongs to them, which is Iowa. It's been tremendous, because all our kids have gone to college. All of them have gone to college, and last year we had an amazing group of 5 kids who all accumulated about 200,000+ in scholarships. They're all in the STEM fields. So you're taking these kids who basically know nothing about college and saying, hey, this is the path for you. That has been the greatest success. Every time we meet somebody, let's take a minute and listen, get to know who they are. There might be actually a lesson in our lives. I've met some very ambitious, smart kids, but because they came from a certain country, or because they live in a certain neighborhood, nobody's really giving them an opportunity to be successful. I've seen some creativity, and I'm hoping that people can just open their hands wide and say, hey, I don't care where you're from, just let me love you and let me teach you something. Sometimes we feel like maybe we're not useful, but we are useful. I have to go with what the Bible tells me. We're called to serve. It doesn't matter. We're called to work with the poor, oppressed. That's what I go by. And everything else is secondary. There is a lot of challenges. There's a lot of challenges when a kid comes to you, they're being bullied because of their race. There is a lot of that. But have to constantly remind them that the Bible doesn't choose. God didn't say, hey, somebody else is special than the other. No, he said we're all created equal to his image. What does that look like? You have a role to play, and the role you play is not to engage, but work as hardest as you can work and be the smartest you can be. That's how you win. And actually show a lot of love. But for me, Iowa has always been home. I felt like it's where I have grown the most.